4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL week by week game predictions. Today we're going to be predicting the week 2 NFL games. But before I do that, let's look how week 1 went. I am being joined by, once again, Steven.
The one person who we're not joined by.
I am being joined by, once again, by not Steven, Jimmy and Isaiah. Steven, as projected, is probably not going to be back till week 4. We're being joined by Madden in the Bowl as well. Let's see how week 1 went. And the clear winner and the clear lead, Isaiah, who got a few upsets, starts out 11-4-1. Because,
oh my God, there was a tie.
We have a tie.
It was the Colts and Texans, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm so sick of this team.
Then, it is me and Steven who went 8-7-1. And then Jimmy and the Bull who went... Wait. I think I wrote that wrong. I think it was Jimmy and Madden who went 7-8-1. I think the Bull did pretty bad, went 4-11-1. The Bills looking like they're hyped up to be. They beat the Rams pretty handily. Isaiah just mentioned this. Lions look decent even in like a loss. So do the Eagles, though, I think. That was a good game.
Trey Lance had kind of a tough game in the Water Bowl.
Yeah. That was an interesting game. I did not expect the Bears to win that, but look at that. And oh my goodness, the Steelers and Bengals. We actually did it somehow.
Oh my God.
We did it.
I mentioned this in the video, but like that. Like, we should be coming in here like talking hella shit right now. But because of our offense, it's like,
yeah,
like, bro, we dead ass dominated them. Unbelievable. We did win though, and I think T.J. Watt is good, right? I mean, he'll miss a couple games, but like it's not as bad, right?
Yeah, like 6 weeks.
That's what I've seen. That's a lot.
It is a lot, but
we can go 3-3 in that span.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Dolphins beat the Patriots to not looking like terrific, but pretty good.
The Falcons made it the game close.
Yeah, but then they blew the lead.
Yep.
Baker fails to get his revenge. Unfortunately, close, but
yeah, they made a little comeback.
Like we said, tie already. Colts and Texans.
AFC South football, ladies and gentlemen.
Ravens beat the Jets, nothing there. Carson Wentz redeems himself. Vikings look pretty solid. Giants upset the Titans. AFC South football.
You skated past that Vikings thing too.
What else is there to say? They look good. They look good.
They look damn good. So I'm
damn,
saying,
I don't know about
just,
damn.
Just health. We just need health. That's it.
Chargers beat the Raiders, pretty close-ish game. Chiefs still looking dominant.
Yeah, they stomped the Cardinals low-key.
Buccaneers beat the Cowboys with Dak getting hurt, very unfortunate. And Geno Smith is able to beat Russell Wilson.
I'm low-key taking credit for that one too, because I remember saying, I think Geno's the guy. Granted, it was 1 week, and next week, it'll probably be Geno Smith time again, but definitely a great game out of him. Game of his life, if you will.
As long as we're taking credit, I was kind of the pioneer for Steelers upsetting the Bengals, because I had that in the preseason.
Yeah, I didn't. I switched it this week.
So did Steve.
The Broncos, 64 yards. Listen, I did say I like kickers taking the long kicks, but like
That
seeing how that what like bruh.
Yeah, that was a
Like
bad decision.
4th and 5, like that's a pickup that you can pick that up is what I'm trying to say. Especially like when you just traded to get him and you just paid Russell Wilson, like you can pick that up. Like a 64-yard field goal and your kicker isn't Justin Tucker, like I don't know what that decision was. That's something though. And like they wound the clock down to do it.
Yeah, it was so
like,
weird.
They had like 3 timeouts and like yeah, it's something. Definitely something out of the Broncos.
All right, that was week 1 of the 2022 NFL season. What does week 2 have in store? Let's
Guarantee
find
his
out.
own one.
Guarantee is 0-1, unfortunately. All right, starting it off with Thursday night football, we have the Chargers at the Chiefs. Should be a pretty good game. Chiefs did seem more dominant, but the Chargers seem solid as well. However, I'm going with the Chiefs just because they're at home, and like I said, they seem like the better team currently.
I am going with the Chargers. I believe in them, so that's why I'm going with them.
I'm gonna get this out of the way now. I'm taking the Chargers, and I'm guaranteeing that the Chargers win because you know why? They've been frauds for like the past 2-3 years. They don't want to be frauds. You win this game. You know, they got Khalil Mack on defense. Their defense is looking solid. Justin Herbert's throwing a million fucking yards. This game's probably gonna be like 50-48. I'm taking the Chargers. Guaranteed it.
Interesting. The guarantee shows up early. Steven is going with the Chiefs. The Bull is going with the Chargers. And Madden is going with the Chiefs. So already we're pretty split. Madden's score is 49-27.
Oh.
Very.
Wait, who did Madden have?
The Chiefs.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of early, next up we have our team, our game, and what probably is going to be the worst game of the week and worst game of all time. We have the Patriots at the Steelers. Neither of these teams have an offense. Both of them have pretty good defenses. At least I think New England does, even though they had some missed opportunities against the Dolphins. We don't have TJ Watt, and we have a banged up Najee, so I'm really back and forth about this game. I'm gonna let my Steelers love guide me and pick the Steelers, but I could definitely see us tweaking and losing here. It could go either way. Low-key, a touchdown could win this, but I'm going to take the Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Steelers.
I am going to go with the Steelers. It's going to be a nice 9-6 game.
Like, no cap, it could be that. Like, it very
no
does.
cap, if the Steelers and Patriots combined offenses, it would be the 30th ranked offense in the league. Like, if we just took our best play. Low key, like, our receivers are fucking nice, bro. Like, I don't understand. Shit makes no fucking sense, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. And we have Muse, too.
Just run down let them run down the field. Like, can we do that? Oh, the offensive line can't block. Then, what the fuck are we doing? Like, if we can't get 4 seconds of time, like, why are we even a team? Like, how is that possible? I don't care how. Like, these are pros. Come on. I'm still pissed off about this shit. Literally, I kept saying, "Yo, this is the drive. Like, we got to put this away." Imagine if we would have just had field goals. Like, imagine if we could just get into field goal range every time last week. Like, it was just ridiculous. So yeah, definitely. Both teams have to show something. If the Patriots start, the Patriots do kind of like starting slow, but I don't think that they're in the position to like make a comeback, especially in that division.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. It's Mike Tomlin versus Bill Belichick.
Which
Who's gonna win?
I mean, yeah, Belichick has had that, but he was carried though.
and it's a whole new teams. No Ben, no Brady.
True.
Jesus, Mitch and Mac.
Mitch and
Mitch and Mac in the mid.
the mid bowl.
The mid Madden. Unbelievable.
Steven is going with the Steelers as well. The Bull is going with the Patriots. And Madden is going with the Steelers. And they have it flip-flopped. They have these teams having good offenses because the score is 42-31.
Yeah, maybe in 7 overtimes.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. All right, next up we have the Panthers at the Giants. Give me the Giants. I don't know. I think they're gonna win this. Baker probably wants a win, but I think the Giants right now are kind of solid. Maybe ride this momentum of the Titans upset. Yeah, I'm going Giants.
Giants.
I am also taking the Giants.
Steven is going with the Panthers. The Bulls going with the Panthers, and Madden is going with the Panthers. Their score is 42-21. Next up, we have the Jets at the Browns. I feel like the Jets always play the Browns. I am going with the Browns. Yeah, they were able to beat the Panthers. I think they, no Deshaun, but I think they have a decent, solid team to beat like these like lower level teams like the Giants. So yeah, give me the Browns.
Is Zach Wilson back?
Nope.
That doesn't matter, Jimmy.
Browns. Josh Dobbs.
That's okay. I am taking the Browns as well. Low key, I feel like I don't know. I got to see Zach Wilson in this offense because I dare say that the Jets, they have a little something going. They only scored 9 points, but this is an 80-year-old Joe Flacco. Like I feel like with the pieces that they have, Corey Davis is all right. Garrett Wilson had a good game. Elijah Moore is good. Michael Carter seems to be good. Breece Hall, he didn't have the best game, but like I don't know. I think like with Zach Wilson, if he is at least decent, I think the Jets could end up being a little better than last year by the end of the season. Kind of like a surprising 6-7 win team. It's a bit high, but around that.
Steven's going with the Browns. The Bull is going with the Jets. Madden is also going with the Browns, and their score, finally a lower one, is 13-7.
Nice.
All right, next up we have the Colts at the Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars. Like I said in the preseason video, at the Jaguars, the Colts always lose this, even when they need to make the playoffs. And just the AFC South is wild. They already almost choked then to tie to the Texans. Like I don't know. The Colts might need a little bit to get something going. The Jaguars are getting something going as well, maybe. I don't know. I'm going Jaguars.
I'm going with the Colts.
I am also taking the Colts. They have to win this game. Like that's the Jaguars. I don't know. Like they can afford to just be bad again, honestly. But like the Colts, like bringing in Matt Ryan, you brought in Phillip Rivers, you had Carson Wentz. Like honestly, like you guys, like they're just wasting their decent defense. Like they need to win this game. So
Steven is also going with the Colts. The Bull is also going with the Colts. And making me the lone Jaguar.
Ooh, big point opportunity.
Big point opportunity. Madden's going with the Colts as well. Their score is 31-17. Sorry, 14. Not that mattered. All right, next up we have the Dolphins at the Ravens. Interesting matchup.
I feel like these teams always play too.
Yeah, it's always Browns and Jets and Ravens and Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins. It's a toss-up because both of these teams, the Ravens have their, rushing attack and pretty good defense, but the Dolphins have their, lit receivers and good defense. So I think this one could go either way. It might rely on Tua. Will he flop? Will he step up? Who knows? I'm going with the Dolphins. I say he steps up.
I'm going with the Dolphins. Tua, man, gotta step up this week.
I'm going with the Dolphins as well. They looked better than I thought that they were going to look last week. Tyreek Hill is so good.
Facts.
Sorry.
It's all right. Facts. Steven with a point opportunity is going with the Ravens.
Nice.
Bull is going with the Ravens as well.
He also has the Panthers game.
He does. Interesting. Will this be a hole or will this be a low-key comeback? Anything can happen in Ascent Sports predictions.
Except the perfect week.
We have still yet to have that. And the Bull is going with the Dolphins, actually. They have a close game, 30-28. I think it's going to be something like that. I think it's going to be close. Similar power teams, low-key. All right, next up we have the Buccaneers at the Saints. And, so usually patterns in the NFL break eventually, but sometimes they last for a while. And I'm going to say this one lasts at least a little bit longer. I'm going with the Saints because it's at the Saints. Brady struggled 4 times so far against this defense, this team in the regular season. I'm going to say one more time. The Saints looked a bit shaky at first, but they did pull out a win against the Falcons. However, the Patriots didn't put... the Buccaneers didn't put up too much against Saints Jesus Christ. Against the Cowboys with no... when did Dak get hurt? Was it
I
early?
think it was in the third or fourth.
Third, okay, so it was later. But so they didn't put up too many points either. Enough to win, but I'm going Saints. I'm gonna say they haunt Brady at least one more time.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Tom Brady's pissed. His wife is in the Bahamas, in Cuba, wherever the fuck she is. Getting piped down. He's pissed. He's in Tampa. I don't know if they're home or not. But I'm going with the Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks. Honestly, I really do want to take Jameis and the Saints, especially because they do kind of own the Bucks at least in the regular season. But I don't know. This isn't the Falcons. They struggled against the Falcons. I don't know. Brady just give him he's gonna they'll get the lead and that'll be it. It just somehow every time Jameis comes and scores, all of a sudden Brady will just be elite and all the team will be elite. And then when Jameis sucks, the Bucks will just suck. I don't know. Brady just works like that. So yeah, I'm taking the Bucks.
Steven is also taking the Bucks. The Bull is going with the Saints. Madden is going with the Bucks. 35-28. Alright, next up we have the Commanders at the Lions. And I'm going with the Lions. I just feeling better about them going forward. I think they're already hungry for a win, and I think they definitely could beat a team like the Commanders. So give me the Lions.
You know what? Give me the Commanders. You know what? I think Wentz can do it again. Doesn't
Give
mean
me
I'm going to pick him up in fantasy, but I believe in Wentz.
Give me the Lions. They looked pretty good last week against the Eagles, who are a good team. Give me the Lions. They get a win in week 2, bruh.
Yeah.
That's early for that. Like, they could fuck around and win at least 4. They look pretty good.
At least 4.
At least 4, because you can't.
Yeah.
You can't like.
Division.
Yeah.
You see Aaron?
Aaron, you see Kurt?
That's true.
Yeah. MVP favorite right now. Actually, that's probably Jefferson.
I saw a post about Kirk Cousins being the most underrated quarterback because he was never considered a top 10 quarterback, and they showed his stats.
He's nice, right?
His stats are nice, but
Oh, now his stats are nice.
Jimmy, this is your opportunity for a point because Steven is also going with the Lions. The Bulls going with the Lions. Madden, though, is going with the Commanders. Their score is 17-13, so a low scoring for that one. Alright, moving on to the 4 o'clock games. First up, we have the Seahawks at the 49ers. And give me the Seahawks. I'm gonna be drinking the Jimmy G.
Yo.
I am going to be
Whoa.
drinking.
Hey,
Let me talk. I messed up. I am going to be drinking the Geno Smith Kool-Aid.
That's crazy.
I like how he grabbed that one guy. Did you see, did you see that? But no, I think the I think the 49ers are still figuring stuff out with Trey Lance, and they also lost Elijah Mitchell. Even though anyone can like really run for them, but like I think that was their like go-to starter. And I don't know, they just seemed shaky against the Bears of all teams. The Seahawks seem solid. They might have just been lasered in focused to get that because of Russ. So I could definitely see them losing this, but for right now, I'm going to sell on this hype and give me the Seahawks.
is Keller hurt?
He might be. I don't know.
But they really want to take the 49ers because I think it was just the weather that fucked them up. But like, who's home?
49ers are home.
Give me the 49ers. Fuck it.
I am also going to take the 49ers because if Trey Lance starts off 0-2, he will not play again until 2024.
Steven's also going with the 49ers. The Bulls going with the 49ers. And Madden is also going with the 49ers. Their score is 49. Wow. To
Nice.
24. Very nice.
Bruh, if they would go back to Jimmy G before it happened, but like if the 49ers like ended up say like missing the playoffs or something, like bruh,
That would be
it would be really bad to be Trey Lance.
that would be wild.
That stinks because like I mean he didn't ask them to fucking move 10 picks to pick him while they had fucking Jimmy G. Like he didn't do
Yeah.
this. Could have been, I like Kenny, but he could have gone on the Steelers. I remember I kind of wanted him at the time. Like they could have, they could have let him fall.
They could have let him fall.
Like, bruh, they fucking traded the house to get this guy. Can't go 0-2.
They just might as well might. Next up, we have the Falcons at the Rams. Pretty easy one. I'm going Rams. Speaking of not starting out 0-2, don't want the Super Bowl hangover to set in. Bills, it's understandable. Used to the Falcons, it's like you start to worry. I think Matt Stafford and Ramsey are both going to have better games. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, because he's covering fucking Roddy White.
Give me the Rams. They need a good thing.
Give me the Rams as well. Yeah, not a good first game out of them last week.
Steven's also going with the Rams. The Bulls going with the Rams. And Madden is going in with the Rams. We're all in on the Rams. Madden's score is 31-10.
Oh, yeah, they have Drake London. So I was thinking, like, bruh, like,
Drake.
who would Ramsey be covering? Unless he's, like, on Kyle Pitts the whole time.
Yeah.
Fucking Cordell Patterson? Like, definitely a good opportunity for a bounce-back game, in my opinion. Like,
Facts.
if you got to cover, like, Drake London as a back, I mean, he looks to be a pretty good rookie, but...
Next up, we have the Cardinals at the Raiders. I'm going with the Raiders. Interesting matchup. But I still think that no D-Hop is hurting the Cardinals.
Yeah. I'm going with the Raiders. They need a win here.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders as well. Low key, like, who did they play? They played the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Chargers. Low key, like, they started out kind of slow, but like they didn't look bad. They just ended up losing. Devontae Adams is. I had this thought, and I didn't think too hard on it because, like, I'm sure it's like a salary cap issue and just like trade bait issues. But imagine if the Chargers went out and got Devontae Adams with Herbert. Like,
Damn.
they Herbert looks to be better than Carr. Like, I don't know. I think they probably just don't have or didn't have like the availability to do it because, I mean, you get Devontae in LA, but he's chilling in Oakland or Vegas. Still looks very good.
Steven's going with the Cardinals. The Bulls going with the Raiders. Madden is also going with the Raiders. Their score is 34-28. Pretty good score. Alright, next up we have the Texans at the Broncos. And just like the Rams, I think we're going to have a bounce back game from the Broncos. They didn't look terrible, just red zone offense was very, very questionable with 2 fumbles. And, of course, the clock management at the end. But I feel like all that can be cleaned up. I still have faith in the Broncos and the Texans. Like, they tying the Colts was probably more good for them and more bad for the Colts. But, yeah, I think the Broncos got this.
I got the Broncos as well. My bad.
Yeah, I think you guys.
It's the Texans.
I have the Broncos.
Steven's going with the Broncos. The Bull is going with the Texans. And Madden is going with the Broncos. They have it pretty close. They have it 28-20. Alright, next up we have the Bengals at the Cowboys. With no Dak, I think this is definitely going to be the Bengals. They're probably a bit upset after losing to us last week. So they're probably looking to bounce back, and I think they are the better team. So yeah, I'm going with the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow has a better game.
Yeah, I have to go with the Bengals. The Bongles, Cowgirls don't have any QBs.
No love for Cooper Rush.
No, it should be Ben DiNucci.
Oh yeah, Pittman.
Former Pittman.
No love.
Pre-Kenny. Final pre-Kenny guy.
No love.
Yeah, if Ben DiNucci got drafted, was on a team, I think Kenny, even before the last season, he definitely would have been in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to take the Bengals as well, especially with no Dak. But not gonna lie, with Dak, they were looking kind of mid.
Honestly,
I don't know.
Either way, I was going Bengals, but now I'm even more confident.
Micah Parsons, though.
Yeah, he's good.
Not gonna lie, I would trade 2-3 firsts right now. No cap.
So unfortunately, I got a little sidetracked and forgot to mention the other people's picks, Steven, the Bull, and Madden. But we end up all being in on the Bengals. We all 6 have the Bengals, and Madden's score is 42-34 Bengals. Sorry about that. Anyway. Next up, we have the Bears at the Packers. Pretty mid, but it's divisional. So I'm going with the Packers. Yeah, Packers didn't look good, but I think they'll be able to beat the Bears.
Fuck it. Bears.
Bear.
I'm taking the Packers, but yeah, they do look kind of mid. But I mean, they looked mid last year, but like they had Devontae Adams at the time. I don't know, like Christian Watson, he had that drop. I don't know, like they had fucking Sammy Watkins. Like this is the receiving core right now. It's not the best, but I don't know. I think they can still beat the Bears. And thanks for the burp.
Steven's going with the Packers. The Bears going with the Bull.
Nice.
I'm not correcting myself. And Madden is going with the Packers. They have it close. 33-31. Justin Fields versus Aaron Rodgers. Alright, next up we have Sunday Night Football. The Titans at the Bills. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Bills here. The Titans lost to the Giants. Bills look really, really good. They played Thursday night, so they have a little bit of extra time as well. Going Bills.
Go with the Bills. They were just too dominant last week.
I am taking the Bills as well. Titans fucking suck.
Steven's going with the Bills. The Bulls going with the Titans. But Madden is also going with the Bills. Their score is 28-21.
You know what it is about the Titans?
What?
They can't beat us. So they can't be a good team. Like, it just works like that. Like, the good teams stomp us. Titans can't beat us. So, like, at their best, they couldn't beat us.
Alright, last up we have Monday Night Football. The Vikings at the Eagles. Two pretty decent teams. This is actually one of my wild card predictions. I'm going with the Vikings. They seem slightly better and have the slightly better defense. The Eagles were letting up a lot with to the Lions. So yeah, I'm going Vikings for this matchup. What were you talking about, Isaiah?
I'm just saying, bro. Don't start picking them now.
What you mean? I picked them over the Packers.
Did you really?
No,
I thought it was only.
No, I meant like I picked the Packers over them. Like it was the Packers. Like,
oh,
it's not stupid. It's like I picked the freaking Jaguars over them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I could see the Eagles winning this though.
Eagles, fuck it.
I am taking the Vikings.
Fuck Cousins. He's gonna throw like 2 picks. He ain't gonna do shit. It's a Monday night game. Oh, it's Cousins on Monday night.
That is a good
Eagles all the
point.
way.
Oh, it's too late to switch for me.
Yo, y'all be holding. Yo, this is. I'm not gonna lie. This might be the worst stat I've ever encountered. This fucking prime time shit. Like I've literally seen him play well on prime time.
Steven's going with the Vikings. The Bull is going with the Vikings. But Madden is going with the Eagles. And Madden might be spin here. They have it 38-13.
This article is titled "Why Do Stats Love Kirk Cousins but Wins Don't?" That's crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's 8-17 in prime time. Like whatever.
8-17.
Bro, he's played on Washington and Minnesota. Like, come on. What are we talking about?
Oh, now it's because Minnesota.
I'm just saying.
Now
bro.
Minnesota's. Now we hate the Vikings.
You can't win them all. All right. You ready? Watch this. Why has he played that many games? Okay. Never mind.
What?
I looked up Russell Wilson's primetime record.
What is it?
Much better. It is 29-11 to 8-17.
He just got 1-0.
It was 29-10 3 days ago. All right, whatever. Free Kirk. He'll win this.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to know how we do, how these predictions do, make sure you tune out to week 3's game predictions. Like we did with week 1, this week we'll recap our week 2 picks and the record. And we'll actually have, the record stacked this time. And we'll see what happened in the week in general. We'll discuss it a little bit, and then we'll go on to pick the week 3 games. But for now, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. It's always up to you. We'll see you guys in the next video you watch of us. Kirk Cousins can't play on prime time. Good.
Kirk Cousins has played bad 3 times on prime time. I'm looking at the stats now. This is like the same argument as like checking your Halloween candy, bro.
Checking
like
what?
What are we talking about? Like, just unbelievable.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know